Welcome, everybody. John Zager. Good afternoon. How is everybody? What is today? Saturday. Saturday afternoon here in Colorado, about 12:20. Beautiful day. The winds have been blowing for the past couple days. Blew all last night pretty hard. Temperature obviously has dropped down. We're out of the 80s, out of the 70s. I think yesterday we were in the 40s, if I'm not mistaken. But nice weather, and supposed to be, I don't know, back in the 60s for the next week or so. I think there was one bad day coming up in a week where there might be snow. Drinking, I apologize for this. Good golly, I normally just drink water, but I have a Coke with me. I normally don't do that kind of thing, but I did. And so today's a good topic. I spent some time up in the Northwest. Excuse me. Actually, let me be more specific. The very tip of Northern California. There's a little town called Crescent City. Real pretty up in there. And it's right on the Oregon border, and the first town right across the Oregon border is Brookings. Kind of a nice little town itself. But I spent, I don't know, I think it was 4.5 months up there this winter. Steelhead fishing is what I was supposed to be doing. I did, but not to the extent that I thought I was going to be doing. Pretty part of the country. Had an RV park right on the ocean. Well, what do they call that? An estuary, where the river mouth meets the Pacific Ocean in that particular case. And it was just there weren't any words to describe how pretty it was there. Gosh, it was nice. Peaceful, quiet. It was reasonable. Reasonably priced at the time. I guess now it's not anymore, but a little run down. But that's okay. And I ran into, I didn't go up there to meet people, but I ran into some people that were staying in the park as well. And the topic this morning is, our belief systems, which I talk about all the time, and how they affect different aspects of our life. And in this particular case, how does our belief system that we were taught when we were little people, little peeps, right? How does that affect our dealings with people and friendships? You know what I mean? So I met several people up there. They were from all different walks of life. Let me just say that. There was a variety. Oh, golly. They were a variety of people. Oh, my gosh, were they a variety of people. They were such a pleasure. They were such a pleasure. And when you meet people, they tell you their story, right? Everybody's got a story. And so they proceed to tell you where they came from, why they're there, how their health is, what their goals in life are. And it's just charming. And it's inspiring. And I loved every minute of it. I enjoyed meeting Every single person this winter. It's just a delight. Just a delight. And everybody's well and healthy and doing better than they think they're doing. Sure, do people have ailments, this, that, and the other thing? Of course they do. My belief is nobody should have an ailment. But, do people have them? Of course they do. Are they as severe as they project them to be? No. But that's my perception. Their perception might be, excuse me, it might be worse than what they're even saying. But having done this for 43 years, it's probably not as bad as they think it might be. And the other thing that's interesting is that they're from different walks of life. Gosh darn. And their personalities just come out based on what they've done in their life. And their personalities come out, personalities, how they think, act, and feel. It comes out based on the traumas that they might have encountered, the stress over short-term, long-term careers that they might have encountered, family backgrounds, just events that caused emotional this, that, or the other thing to occur, and a memory resulted. And, so their personalities were all different. Every single person I met was totally different than the other. And what was interesting about these people? They, let me see if I can get this right. They were on a quest or a mission. They were searching for, there was one little couple, okay? I forget their names, it doesn't matter. And they were, I'm going to say this, but I say it in jest. They were running, so to speak, from where they were from, and they were looking for the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And I thought, as I met them and listened to them, and they had some issues and agendas, fine. But it's not on Highway 101 going up and down the California-Oregon coast. What they're looking for is not there. As we all know, it's inside of us, right? So you could live in Detroit and just be the happiest monk around. So it was kind of fun to listen to people and their dreams and what they were searching for. And me, the dumb bonehead that I am, I was just going up there to get away from people and, steelhead fish and go to sleep, eat great food, and go back to sleep or fish. I didn't have any creative thing going on. I was working on a book, big deal. Everybody works on a book, right? And I do my meditation, but, that's all personal stuff that I do. Other people could care less what I do, But I had a fabulous time. And I'm hopeful that next winter, I don't know if we can, it would be great if everybody from that little group, I guess there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess there was 5 different RVs, right? It would be great if all 5 of us could end up spending the winter together coming up, 18, right? Yeah, 2018. The suggestion has been tossed out. You know, Texas Gulf. You know me, I love the Texas Gulf, and I love the fishing down there, the redfish and, you know, the sea trout. And here comes a police car, sheriff's department, going through a parking lot with his lights and siren going. But anyway, you know, I love the Texas Gulf. I've spent not a lot of winters down there, but a couple, and just thought it was great. And then, of course, the hurricane came through a couple years ago and wiped it off the face of the earth. But you know, that Corpus Christi area and just north of there, boy, oh, Padre Island, oh my gosh, is it nice down there, you guys. In the wintertime. In the summer, don't go near it because you can't survive it. You know, the heat and the humidity. Too bad. What a great little place to think about living or retiring, but, you know, summers are just way out of control. So it's been brought up that maybe there might be, I don't know, 1 or 2, maybe we could pull 3 of the people and all meet down there in one RV park and do that. So the reason that I am rambling, and as you know, I just kind of pick a topic and I don't really prepare, I just start talking. But here's the reason for this topic, is that we have belief systems, okay? We're talking neuroscience, we're talking the program, we're talking about wellness, we're talking about self-healing, everything that I talk about every single day, right? So we get our belief systems when we're little peeps, and we form perceptions based on I believe that or I don't believe that, right? I believe that my family had cancer, so I'm going to have cancer when I grow up. And of course, 100% of the time you will. I believe that my family had cancer, and, you know, I don't know what the heck they were doing with that, but I ain't ever going to have that. 100% of the time you're not going to have cancer. It's not genetic, right? Okay. So belief systems. We come from families where our parents, relatives, adults in the neighborhood, I don't know, TV, just all the places that we roam around until we're age 6 or so. People are giving their beliefs to us. And of course, you know, we're in theta brainwave, so we're just absorbing everything. And then when we get ready to kind of get out of the house, we formulate a perception. Yeah, we agree with that or we don't. So people somehow gave you a belief system about people. Now, if you come from a narcissistic family, the world centers around me, the belief system you're going to get is be scared of people. You know, be scared of people in the world. Well, of course, you're probably not going to have a lot of friends, because subconsciously, when you pull that program out, when you meet somebody, and it comes up by default, you're going to shy away from building a friendship, right? And I kind of want you guys to think about that. The world's gone to hell in a handbasket, right, with the division. And, you know, if you look around and just the people and the politics, and, oh, my God, it's disgusting that, you know, you're either this or that, and if you're this, then you're not ever going to be on our side, and, you know, divisions. And instead of building relationships and friendships, you know, people are trying to ostracize and cut out other people that are not one of them. That's based on belief systems that they grew up with. So, not very pretty. But I want you to think about your belief systems and how did you grow up and what did they say? In other words, did they say, people are great, people are fun, they're funny, they're intelligent, you can learn from them, have as many friends as you can possibly get? Or, did you come from the family where other people, you're supposed to be a little standoffish of? I came from that one, the latter. And in my adult years, and as I continue to get older, I've since changed that belief system, and it just doesn't work for me. It never did work for me my whole life. It's too bad I had to wait so long to change it. But, people are fun. This group of people that I met, are they rocket scientists? No. Am I? No. They're smart in what they do and what they did. They're funny. They don't know they're funny, but they're funny. I learned from these people. Are they teachers? No. But I learned from them. And, did I bond with them? Yeah, sure. The bond was kind of interesting because I was so different than they were. I'm pretty conservative, and 90% of the people I run into are the opposite of me for sure, but I got so much out of the relationships. That's why I'm talking about this today. And look at what you benefit from other people. And of course, what they benefit from you. I mean, you're a person of value, and you have, stuff that other people can learn from and gain. So it works both ways. Just wanted to have a little podcast today, not very long, about our belief systems and people, and where do you stand based on how you were brought up. And of course, here's the bottom line: do you need to change your belief system so that you're more inclined to seek out people and enjoy other people's company? Last remark. Of course, I could go on for hours about this kind of stuff, but gosh darn. The person who cuts people out of their life and might formulate an opinion, maybe bitter or short or angry or testy or whatever the case is with another individual, right? You're not helping your immune system. We all know that sickness and ill health has nothing to do with genes and the typical medicine that you learned. It's all thought. I don't know. Nobody buys that. But anyway, so if we have sort of a negative outlook towards people, friendships, immune system is going to get tanked, right? Disease, illness, sickness, it's going to track you down. You cannot get away from it. People do not get sick because they're healthy. They don't. And as your thoughts get healthy, your personality, how you think, act, and feel, blah, 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 you get healthy. You can down-regulate all the disease in your body. You can down-regulate everything you have wrong with you within an hour. You could take 3 days, a week, a month, a year. You can down-regulate all that stuff if it takes you 5 years. Without a doctor, without medication, without the side effects of traditional medicine. People every single day are getting self-healed. Yesterday's topic was about, I'm going to just touch on this very, very fast. In the year 325 AD, right, there were books that were discarded. And they're now starting to find bits and pieces of them, of where all of this neuroscience was standard procedure and how people got well. So neuroscience is the medicine of today. Whether you have emotional problems or physical problems, I don't know. I don't care. Just down-regulate all the stuff and go on with your life and be happy. You are not sick. Start viewing yourself as well. See yourself as without your whatever you got. God, I used to teach that in clinical psychology with clients 25 years ago. And that's how people get well. If the doctor comes in, boy, you got me started. If the doctor comes in and has a terrible demeanor, you're going to get sicker. If the doctor comes in and is optimistic, are you ready for this one? you're gonna get weller. That's pretty funny. If you go to a psychiatrist, a psychologist, or a therapist, and they know what they're doing and they know how to interact with you, you're going to get well based on 40% of their personality. If they're boneheads, run as far away as you can from that therapist, because they're going to make you worse based on their personalities. This stuff is oh, golly. I mean, it's science. It's all science. It's not hocus pocus. Everything can be done over and over again, right? That's what makes stuff science. So if you go in and do research, which is all that I do, and it seems like, it's all replicated. All this stuff now is being tracked back to 300 and 400 AD. Gosh darn. Well, anyway, I don't know where I went with that. But anyway, your belief systems is going to have an impact on how you view people, and that belief system is going to make you well or sick. That's pretty good. So anyway, hope you all have a great day. I'm excited about today. And it's, I don't know, 12:30 or whatever time it is. I'm excited about today. I'm excited about every day. I can't wait to get up. Sometimes I get up at 3, 4 in the morning. I just get up. I've got so much going on in my head, and I'm excited, and I want to do things, and want to get things accomplished, and it's fun. So anyway, I hope you guys all go down that path today as well. And God bless everybody. Please, if you would get a hold of me or text me or send me an email or call me up or something. Let me know that you're out there. I really, really want to know who's out there and where you guys are all at and what you're looking for and what you're needing, and I'll try to accommodate all that kind of stuff. So anyway, God bless everybody. Have a great day. See you all. Bye.